The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. When we mortals are unable to understand certain events that occur in our lives, we blame fate, or coincidence, or bad luck. It is these stories of the improbable that always intrigue me. And I don't think either you or I need an explanation as to why. What is the difference if an apple has a red skin or a blue skin, if inside it is still an apple? I have learned to accept the incredible as the possible. And today's tale is one more proof that in our universe anything can happen and frequently does. What an extraordinary portrait of a beautiful young girl.
And she died shortly after my uncle painted this, 50 years ago.
What a fantastic talent he has.
Had. He's 70 now. He never painted again.
Nothing. Not a canvas of any kind.
Nothing and nobody. All the life went out of him with her strange death. This portrait of Sarah is all that remains.
Our drama, Portrait of the Past, has been written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Bob Caliban and William Griffiths. I shall return shortly with Act One. Jason Harley told me this story. Like his father, grandfather, and his uncle, Jason is a jeweler in the true sense of the word. The Harleys were craftsmen. They did more than sell and repair watches or trinkets. They were silversmiths and goldsmiths, and their exquisite work has been collected all over the world, although none of the Harleys ever left New Falmouth, Massachusetts.
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Are you Jason Harley?
Yes, I am.
I am Mrs. George M.W. Baker. My stepfather and I have just moved here to New Falmouth. He's quite an elderly gentleman now, but when he was a young man, he grew up here. I'm a widow, and we've been living in Boston, but we decided we'd had enough of the big city.
I think you'll like it here.
Oh, we do already. I've brought along an old brooch that needs mending. Here, let me show you.
Oh, thank you. Good Lord.
Oh, what is it? What's the matter?
This brooch, this pin. Where did you get it?
Is there something so extraordinary about it?
Mrs. Baker, my grandfather, my uncle, and my father have been designing jewelry for a good many years. This is the first time I have seen this particular coat of arms made into a brooch. Where did you get it?
It belongs to M.W., my stepfather. Well, you can see for yourself what needs repairing. You see, there should be 3 gold seashells on that black shield. It's so very small and delicate. Now, one of the shells must have fallen out, and M.W. was fit to be tied when we unpacked it, and it was nowhere to be found.
I beg your pardon, but what did you say your name was again?
Mrs. George M.W. Magnus Whitmore Baker.
I see. Magnus Whitmore, that's your stepfather.
The name is familiar to you?
Yes, it is. At any rate, leave the brooch. I think I can duplicate the missing gold shell. I think your stepfather will be quite satisfied. Do you happen to know where he obtained this brooch?
I don't. As I said, he's had it as long as I can remember. Well, why do you ask me how long he's owned it?
The design is an unusual form of canting arms. That is, a coat of arms assumed by a family elusive to its name. The 3 gold shells set on a sable shield is the heraldic insignia of a family called Shelley. I've seen that same coat of arms only once before, and that was on a portrait of a beautiful girl who died mysteriously 50 years ago. Mrs. Baker didn't seem the least surprised that the design of the brooch had a relationship with death. She left it with me to be restored, and I lost no time heading for my uncle's farm. Uncle Silas is in his 70s, but you'd never know it to look at him.
Oh, Jason, my boy, how good to see you. Whatever brings you to see me?
Well, first of all, because I care about you. And secondly, Uncle Silas, to play detective.
Oh, you don't say. Detective, huh? What are you investigating?
The past. You know that portrait you have over your mantelpiece?
I look at it every day. Of course I know it. Right behind you.
May I take a closer look at it?
Why not? You've been looking at it since you were a child. I painted that portrait of her when I was younger than you, Jason. 20. And, of course, so was she. 18.
Do you know that I never knew it was you, Uncle, who painted that portrait? You didn't sign it.
No, but I left my mark on it.
Here, I always thought you were just like the rest of us Harleys, a jeweler, a goldsmith, a silversmith.
Oh, I always wanted to be a painter. I started training for it at 15, so by the time I was 20, I was quite accomplished.
I can see that.
But that young lady, hers was the last portrait I ever painted. In fact, when the canvas was dry, I put my brushes down. All my desires to paint vanished. Jason, son, suddenly I'm very tired, so if you don't mind, I shall make tracks for my bed. No, you're welcome to stay. If you do, I shall see you at breakfast time. If not, I wish you well. Come again soon.
I didn't stay the night. But what I came to see was exactly where I'd remembered seeing it as a boy. The unknown 18-year-old girl Uncle Silas had so exquisitely represented, wearing a red dress with red, long, flowing hair piled on top of her head. She stood in a corner of the garden, one hand beckoning. And in a corner of the painting was a tiny coat of arms. 3 gold shells on a black shield, identical to the brooch I had been asked to reconstruct. Mrs. Baker, the reason I have brought you the brooch personally is that I would like to meet your stepfather.
Mr. Harley, I appreciate that, but I'm not sure whether M.W. is up to it. He rests in the afternoon. His heart isn't too good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I would have liked to present the restored brooch to him.
Oh, it's all done. Oh, he's going to be delighted.
What do I hear? Your voices.
M.W., we ruined your afternoon nap.
I never close my eyes. You know that, Maria. So, who is this gentleman?
This is Jason Harley, the jeweler who was so highly recommended, and he's brought the brooch with him.
Did you say Harley? Are you related to Silas Harley?
He's my uncle, sir.
Of course, Harley. They're all jewelers. It's a coincidence. And you've repaired it, have you?
See for yourself, Mr. Whitmore.
My word, that is something.
Mr. Whitmore, did this insignia belong to a young lady?
What did you say?
I said...
I heard you. Are you jewelers always putting your nose in other people's business?
Well, not at all, but I presume this brooch was made for someone and represents something about which I am curious.
Too curious for my taste. Maria, will you please show the gentleman to the door? Mr. Harley, kindly send us your bill. It will be dealt with promptly.
The name of the person or family this coat of arms represents is Shelley. Isn't that so? Shelley?
What? Please.
Sir?
Maria, the bills. The bills. My heart.
Will you forgive me, Mr. Whitmore? I am really terribly sorry that my questions aggravated your condition.
It's all right. It's not your fault. I wanted to speak to you, and that's why I asked my stepdaughter to fetch you before you left. How did you manage to guess the brooch was made for a young lady?
Because I have seen her.
What? No. That's impossible. She's dead.
I mean, I believe I have seen a portrait of the young lady.
There is a portrait? I had no idea.
You knew her then?
Yes, I did.
Did she have red hair?
Yes.
Did she wear a red dress?
A red dress. Her favorite.
Mr. Whitmore, I would say the portrait I have seen is that of a young woman who lived some 50 years ago. In one corner, where you would expect to find the artist's signature, is a painted replica of the brooch I have just repaired for you.
You have seen this painting?
Of a young lady wearing a red dress standing in a garden. She has red hair piled on top of her head and a very beautiful face. Her age, 18.
Lord in heaven. That's her.
Sir, would you care to see the painting?
I would pay anything for just one look. That young woman has haunted me for 50 years. And unfortunately, my memory of her is getting fainter and fainter. You see, I loved her once. Long, long ago.
The following day, I examined every gravestone in the churchyard where most of the old families of New Falmouth are buried. And I found the very gravestone I was looking for. Sarah Shelley, born 1912, died 1930. So it was Sarah Shelley who had died at 18. I wanted to know why, and who else was there to ask but my Uncle Silas.
Jason, I never said the girl in my portrait was Sarah Shelley. The idea that was her name.
This does, Uncle Silas. This brooch. I saw the gravestone. Why was she buried alone? Who was she?
She was buried alone because she was an orphan. No family. A lovely young girl who taught school here in New Falmouth. Oh, Sarah. How I wish... You see, I had hoped we would marry. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I was very young, just 20. Apprenticed to your grandfather. And for Sarah, I created a family crest. I saved up scraps of gold and silver, slices of onyx, hoarded them until I had enough to give this beautiful orphan a family name. I wanted her to be someone.
Uncle, before we go further into the past, could you tell me the entire truth about something that you do from year to year in the present?
Well, if I can, I will.
You cover this painting you did of Sarah Shelley every June.
As I have for 50 years, for only the month of June, mind you.
And you've told me it's to blot out painful memories of June 1930. Is that the entire truth, Uncle?
No, it isn't. I cover Sarah's picture from the first to the last day of June because she asks me to.
She? Sarah? Speaks to you?
Oh, and much more than that, Jason. In time, Yes. In time, I will tell you everything.
A painting, a brooch, a girl who died at 18, and memories of an unrequited love. And then the question of a death, natural or unnatural. When one begins to dig into the past, and this past is half a century old, one must be careful. Very careful. Open that mythological jar called Pandora's box, and who knows what evils may fly out. I shall return shortly with Act 2. As the young jeweler, Jason Harley, begins to unearth pieces of the past, what does he find? His elderly uncle, in love with a girl who died 50 years ago. An elderly client, apparently in love with the same girl. A man who would give anything for a painted glimpse of her. Why? This is what Jason told me.
As I sat listening to Uncle Silas recount his courtship of Sarah Shelley 5 decades ago, I stared at her portrait. The beckoning arm, the sad smile, the stubborn mouth. And I wondered, had she brought about the circumstances that led to her own death? I made up this coat of arms for you, Sarah. She's made of gold and silver, and the black background of that little shield is pure onyx. It's the best piece of jewelry I've ever done, and it's yours.
Silas, it's beautiful.
It makes me proud.
Sarah, you know right now, I'm only an apprentice in the family business. I make so little money, it's almost a joke. But you think if in time I do learn how to be a real jeweler, I mean, would you wait for me?
Wait for what?
Oh, I love you, Sarah, and someday I would like to marry you.
Well, I had no idea. I thought we were just friends.
Oh, you being an orphan, it's difficult. I mean, I can't ask anyone's permission.
So when the time comes, Silas, and you ask to marry me, I will invite you to come to my school and meet all my children. And if it makes you feel better, then you can ask their permission to marry me.
She had a way with her, Jason. Imagine that. I should ask her students' permission. Of course, she was joking, but, you know, I just would have if it had come to that. A year went by, and while I was learning my craft, I was at the same time learning how to become a painter. And the following June, I had decided would be the month to ask her to marry me. In the spring of 1930, I began that portrait of her.
How long do I have to stand in one place in the garden like this, Silas? It's very tiring.
Well, suppose we rest for just 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I thought my arm would drop off. No, you have no idea how difficult it is to hold my hand out like this the way you want it. I mean, sort of beckoning.
Well, I think you were a little tired before we started.
Well, it's Sunday. It's the only day I can really sleep late. I sort of doze through the services. That's naughty of me, isn't it?
I stopped by your boarding house last night. I thought we might go for a walk. The landlady said you'd driven off with a man in an autocar.
Oh, she's a dreadful old snoop. What business is it of hers? You see, I met this very nice man. He's a young man, maybe a little older than you, and,
where did you meet him?
Well, he's a nephew of Mr. and Mrs. Warren. We have 2 little ones in my school, and we were introduced, and he asked me to go driving with him, and I did.
Someone you just met once? You went driving with?
Well, it's a real treat to go riding in a motor car.
At night?
He has a great deal of money, and he comes from a very good family. Well, I had a good time with Magnus Whitmore. He was very sweet to me and very considerate, and I enjoyed myself very much.
And you got back to your boarding house very late.
Silas Harley, how dare you spy on me? If that's the way you are, I'm glad I found out in time. I'm not going to pose for my portrait anymore today, if ever. I won't be treated like a child. I mean, followed and checked up on. I'm trusted with the little children in school. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Sarah, I love you. I want to marry you.
Don't think you're the only one who's proposed to me. I haven't made up my mind to anything yet. I can't make up my mind. I did think I loved you, but sometimes I wonder, was it because of this coat of arms? And I do love to wear it, Silas. So I wear it all the time. And I say, well, do I love Silas because he's painting me so beautifully?
Or is your heart changing because perhaps there's a much better life in store for you if you marry Magnus Whitmore?
Well, I haven't given him an answer either. All I said is, perhaps at the end of the school term, the end of May, I'll decide. I am truly honored by both your proposals. On June 1st, I shall take the train up to Gaylord and Jenny Traders. We got our teacher's certificate together. Well, I told you about her. She's really my best friend. And while I'm there, I'm going to decide for myself which of you two I shall come back and marry.
And that was the last time I saw Sarah Shelley alive. But I confess to you, my boy, our life, Sarah's and mine, is not over.
Uncle Silas, what are you saying? She died 50 years ago. You are alive today.
You see, Jason, I believe with all my heart that my Sarah is somewhere in the universe waiting for me. There are mornings when the earth is warm and the air is cold. I see her walking toward me through the mist into the garden. I see her beckoning to me in that same red dress she wore when I painted her. Oh, she's waiting for me, Jason. And when I die, we will at last and forever be together.
Uncle Silas, I gather you no longer feel any resentment toward Magnus Whitmore.
No, it's all forgotten. For a time, I even persuaded myself he had a hand in her death. But it wasn't so. And I finally came to realize it. No, Magnus was a rival who, unfortunately, didn't win her either. Not for this world.
Would you let him see the portrait? If you let me, I would bring it to him. Let him look at it, and then the same day bring it back to you. He has never seen it, and he tells me his memory of Sarah is fading fast.
I'll think about it. Ask me tomorrow. I may feel differently then.
Uncle Silas did feel differently the next day, and 2 days later I brought it to the house of Mrs. Maria Baker and her stepfather.
Why, it's breathtaking. I had no idea she was such a beautiful girl.
I thought you should see it, Mrs. Baker, before Mr. Whitmore does.
I can now understand the tragedy of it so much better. Oh, I'm almost afraid to show it to M.W.
It doesn't have to be today. My uncle trusts me.
You brought the brooch back, didn't you?
Yes. Before I forget, here it is.
I shall take the painting, leave it outside his room, go in, see him, and if he's up to it, I'll show it to him.
Mr. Whitmore, I'm glad you felt well enough to have me join you in your bedroom. Beautiful work of art, isn't it?
My boy, I shall never be able to thank you enough. Maria tells me Silas himself painted it.
From life.
And he has retained all of hers and more. I do see Sarah actually beckoning to me to follow her. Is that possible? Her hand, her right hand, it is moving.
Uncle Silas has been remembering that spring 50 years ago. And he told me, Mr. Whitmore, that Sarah Shelley promised the both of you a decision in June, whom she would marry. Can you remember?
Oh, that is exactly the way she put it to me also. I can see her now, in that dress, that red dress, a favorite of hers. We stopped off at the station and left her bag. Then we had 2 hours to be together before her train was to leave. So, as we had done often before, we drove to the Falmouth dock. We got out and walked. It was starting to fog up that Sunday morning, the sky gray and overcast. But to me, it was not nearly as ominous as what Sarah was telling me.
Magnus, it isn't that I care for you and Silas equally at all. My feelings for you are different. Can you understand that?
Which feeling is love, Sarah? That's the one that counts the most.
I don't know. That's why I'm going away today for a short visit with my friend Jenny. If I'm away from you both, perhaps it will help me make up my mind.
Oh, Sarah, you're shivering.
No.
It's getting darker and darker out at sea. I don't want you to catch cold. Let's turn back to where I've parked the car, and we'll drive back to the station. Besides, these boards this far out on the dock, some of them are rotten. It isn't too safe to walk on.
Well, I'm not cold, Magnus. Not the slightest.
Oh, Sarah, wait. Stand still.
What is it?
We're being followed. Back there, when we turned at the end of the dock, I suddenly saw a figure ducked behind the boathouse.
The docks are full of people.
No, not on a Sunday morning. Just now, I saw him again. It was the same face turning around, so I wouldn't recognize him.
Did you?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Well, I think you're more alarmed than I am.
Perhaps because I have more to fear. Come along, dear. I'd like to get to where I left the car before the fog gets so thick I'll never get you to the railroad station in time.
And Mr. Whitmore, when was the next time you saw Sarah Shelley?
I never saw her again.
Never?
Not alive. I saw her body. She was dead.
Did you ever find out who it was you thought was following the two of you?
Yes, I knew who it was. But I didn't want to tell Sarah.
You recognized the person?
It was Silas Harley. And he knew that I saw him.
Silas? My Uncle Silas? I can't believe that.
Nobody else did either.
It was William Shakespeare's opinion that love and death were not partners. That is, excluding Romeo and Juliet. In a favorite play of mine, As You Like It, he has the character Rosalind say, "The poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time there was not any man died in a love cause. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for love." Well, Mr. Shakespeare, we shall see. It would appear in our story that someone may have killed for love. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Jason Harley, descendant of a long line of silver and goldsmiths, has discovered a special coat of arms, 3 gold shells on a black onyx field. It has led him to a portrait of a girl who died 50 years ago and who was loved by 2 men. One, Magnus Whitmore, the other, Jason's own Uncle Silas. It is at the uncle's house that we raise the curtain of Act 3.
Jason, do you want my secret and private opinion? Magnus killed her. Only it could never be proved. And the irony is that I myself became one of the witnesses to prove his innocence.
I'd like to know more.
Well, in those days, every citizen of Massachusetts had to attend a place of worship on the Sabbath. In fact, there were constables who patrolled the streets and the docks to make sure Sunday morning everyone was at prayer. I had seen Sarah the night before she was to take the morning train to stay a few days with her friend Jenny. On Sunday, I shared a pew in church with Tom Webster, who, as you know, used to be the inspector of police. He's retired now. Tom and I went to school together. That's how long we'd been friends.
Silas?
Yes, Tom?
I hope today's isn't going to be another one of those long sermons about how much coal is needed to keep the place warm this winter. Shh. You shush yourself, Magnus. The service hasn't begun yet.
It's not you he's annoyed at, Tom. It's me.
Oh, because of Sarah. Well, may the best man win.
It was a strange sensation for me, sitting in church right behind the man who I was afraid would win Sarah's hand. About halfway through the service, a constable came down the aisle and whispered something to Tom. Tom got up right away and followed the constable out the door. In a few minutes, he was back and motioned for me to follow him outside.
Silas, I don't know how to tell you this. One of my men has just informed me that while on his regular Sunday patrol by the dock, he discovered the body of Sarah Shelley.
Sarah? My Sarah?
They have taken her to the hospital, not because there was anything that could be done to save her. There was no life left in her when she was found, but it was the only place to bring her.
What happened to her?
I believe she drowned. Now, Silas, as an old friend, I'm going to ask you to bear with me.
I don't understand.
I must now go back into the church and take Magnus Whitmore into custody. I urge you to go directly to my office. I will meet you there as soon as I have apprehended Whitmore and have him held for questioning. Now go now. I'll be along shortly.
Oh, Tom, I'm glad you're here at last.
Silas, I'm sorry you had to wait over an hour for us to book Whitmore and to get the sergeant's full report.
Well, how could Magnus possibly have had anything to do with her death? I don't understand. When did she die?
We'll deal with one fact at a time. The sergeant reported to me that at 11 o'clock this morning, while on patrol on the dock, in the fog, he stumbled over a man. Now, you remember how very foggy it was early this morning?
Yes, I do.
The sergeant made the man get up to identify himself. He made him write his name in the sergeant's notebook. Take a look at the name there.
Magnus Whitmore.
Now, the sergeant then asked him why he was not observing the state of Massachusetts Sabbath ruling, why he was not at some place of worship. And the man who had identified himself as Magnus Whitmore gave a most peculiar reply.
he said to the sergeant, "What time is it?" The sergeant said, "Almost noon." And Whitmore answered, "I am in church."
He said, "I am in church?"
He said, "I am in church, and I have been there for over an hour." He then said to the sergeant, "I am a man cursed. I am a cursed man. Come, follow me." And the sergeant did. Whitmore pointed down into the water, past a broken plank, and the sergeant saw Sarah floating face down, her red hair streaming above her.
Oh, Lord.
It was too late to revive her. Now I'm about to have Whitmore in for questioning, and Silas, if it's too painful for you to be present, I will understand. But I will need your testimony eventually.
Mine?
I know this tragedy has torn you apart, but you can't have forgotten that Magnus Whitmore was in church. He was sitting in front of us and was there before we even arrived. In fact, where he said he was, miles from the dock. How that is possible at this point is beyond me.
Tom, why am I being held here as a prisoner?
On suspicion of the murder of Miss Sarah Shelley.
And why is he here?
Silas, as a witness. Stranger enough, on your behalf.
Well, that's right. The both of you sat behind me for half an hour before the service began, until I was taken out and arrested. So, who is it who suspects me?
The state of Massachusetts. Now, do you deny the fact that you were the last person to see Sarah Shelley alive?
Of course I deny the fact. I have no idea who saw her just before her death. She was alive and well. We walked along the dock for over an hour before a train was to leave, and I had intended to drive her to the train, but somehow, in the fog, we became separated.
What do you mean, somehow?
Well, it swallowed her up. The fog became so dense that even my voice calling out to her seemed to be muffled. I don't know whether Sarah heard me or not, but she never replied. When the fog closed in, I was in church. You saw me. The both of you. I sat right in front of you.
The fact is, you were with the sergeant miles away and signed his book with your name and then led him to a place under the pier where Miss Shelley's body was found.
Well, it all happened while I was praying. I can't explain it any other way.
You had better try.
Magnus, you didn't go to the railroad station? You didn't care enough about Sarah to find out in all that terrible weather if she'd been able to catch her train or not? I guess I was in such a state, believing that win or lose she would never really be mine, that I just didn't think.
What did you do then? Turn around, go back to the dock, push her into the water? Is that why you were crawling on the ground when the sergeant found you? Look, now, you cannot deny this, Magnus. Your name, where you wrote it when he asked you to identify yourself, is in his notebook. So you were not in church, even though on the witness stand, I would have to swear I saw you there.
Tom, I'm trying to explain this in the only way I know. How could I appear to be in two places at the same time?
May I say something?
Well, go ahead, Silas.
Disregarding my own private suspicion, isn't it possible that Sarah, in the fog, lost her footing and fell into the water and drowned?
I can't say at this point whether the coroner will be able to establish that or not. Whether it's accidental death or murder.
Jason, at that moment I had no doubts that Magnus had somehow cleverly constructed an alibi and had pushed Sarah into the water. I believed he had a motive. In his strange and twisted way, he must have decided if he could not have her, no one else would. That Sunday night I went home, went to bed, and then was unable to tell whether I was awake or dreaming.
Silas? Silas?
Sarah? Is that you?
Silas? I'm standing now at the foot of your bed. Can you recognize my face?
Sarah? Are you real or an apparition?
Are you alive or dead?
I'm alive, Silas. Very much alive. But not in the sense I was. Silas, I shall remain alive until you join me. Remember that. I didn't have to go to Jenny's to decide. Even as I was walking along that dock with Magnus, I knew I was to be your wife.
Sarah. Sarah!
Was it a dream or reality? At that point 50 years ago, I wasn't sure. Since that time, I have often seen and talked with my beloved Sarah. The following Monday, Magnus was asked to make an official statement.
I needn't elaborate on what I said yesterday about being watched by Silas Harley and that I saw Sarah Shelley alive until about 10:30 Sunday morning. I drove home and went to church. I did kneel there and prayed for Sarah's safety. And then there flashed before me a pair of hands reaching out and... Do I have to go on now?
We can wait.
I couldn't tell in my mind's eye whether these hands were choking or pushing her or what. But the very next thing I saw was the body lying still on the water next to the pilings. From then on, it was all a dream. I tried to leave. I couldn't. I fell to the dock. I tried crawling away. My head a jumble of sounds, the foghorn, the seagulls, the bellbuoy, and suddenly there was a sergeant asking questions. You know the rest.
You are saying, Whitmore, that somehow, in some fashion, you projected yourself into a similar self who was on the dock while your actual self remained in church miles away.
That is what I'm saying. But how can we ever find out which was my real self and which was not?
Magnus went to trial. He was acquitted. Neither his signature nor the sergeant's account weighed as heavily with the jury as practically an entire congregation who saw Magnus in church.
That is incredible, Uncle.
Ever since, I've wondered about Magnus' guilt. Has he ever explained how he acquired the brooch which Sarah always kept pinned to her waist? How'd he get it?
I think it's best all forgotten, Uncle. You have the portrait, the memory of her appearance to you that night she died, saying she wanted to be your bride.
Oh, that's a great deal more than that. And I have had all these years. As each year passes, I get closer to our eternal reunion. I want you to look straight ahead, Jason, to where that bench is. It's exactly there she rested during our painting sessions. To the right is where she stood. Can you see the spot?
Yes.
Right there, by that tree. Her arm extended, beckoning. She's always 18 to me. Always beautiful.
I am compelled to relate the truth of what I then saw. A sight seen by my uncle many, many times over the years. Sarah was materializing before him. She began to walk slowly toward us. Young, radiant, in the full bloom of life. Her hair swept up. Her red dress like new. She came closer and closer. And while I held my breath and disbelieved completely what my eyes told me, I saw her touch the forehead of my uncle. He leaned back in his chair and breathed his last breath. I looked again, but in that instant, Sarah was gone. And so was the spirit of my uncle. And so they were joined at last.
Out of the strange synchronism of unrelated events has spun the story told to me by Jason Harley. I realized afterwards it is generally the unaccountable and unpredictable that control our lives. A chance meeting, the sudden storm or calm, the violent beginning or the violent end. The miracle of it all is that most of us survive. I shall return shortly. The older we grow, the more we encounter that which is not explainable. The good book tells us that to live by faith, hope, and charity will make the road easier. And there is written, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now, we see through a glass, darkly. But then, face to face. Now, I know only in part. But then, shall I know even also as I am known? Our cast included William Griffiths, Bob Caliban, Carol Teitel, and Bernard Grant. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
Here we are, 18th Street.
You mean I have to walk all the way back to 12th?
It's a nice night. A little walk won't kill you. A little walk won't kill you.
Harry?
A little walk won't kill you.
Harry, are you all right? Oh, you were twisting around. You woke me up. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah. It's, go back to sleep, Alice. Just, will you? Go back to sleep, huh?
Let me off.
I'll let you off at 18.
I don't want to get off at 18th.
You have to get off at 18th.
Don't make me get off at 18th.
Why not?
A man's waiting there to kill me.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. If I may paraphrase the title of a beautiful old ballad, the song is over, but the memory lingers on. Yes. Long after we have forgotten the words, and even the melody, the memory of the music, and what it may have meant to us still lingers. And it stays with us long after the song is over, the day is over, the love affair is over, and especially after the murder is over.
What is it you want to tell me?
The only way to say it, I suppose, is to say it. I'm leaving you.
No, Edward.
I'm sorry, Rosalind.
You sold yourself to me. I own you, body and soul.
This is the 20th century. I'm not your chattel. There's nothing you can do about it.
There isn't?
Is that gun your idea of a joke?
There's nothing funny about a revolver. You walk out on me, and I'll kill you.
Mystery drama, The 12th Juror, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Marion Seldes. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Give yourself and others a gift of cheer this holiday season, packaged in a long-playing album, cassette, or 8-track. Hi, Pat Summerall to say True Value Hardware Store's Happy Holidays record or tape features heartwarming and joyous music performed by popular artists. It's the perfect way to share the holiday spirit with people extra special to you, or as background music at holiday get-togethers. And Volume 17 of the Happy Holidays album or tape is just $1.99 while supplies last, exclusively at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers. And say that Pat Summerall sent you.
Rod, if you saw any more wood, you'll have a backache.
It's too late. My back's groaning now.
Oh, dear. Well, sit there a minute. I think we have some Doan's pills in the house.
That's what I love about you, honey. You think of everything.
Good advice. Doan's pills for temporary relief of simple backache pain due to overexertion, stress, or strain. Use only as directed.
You're walking like your back feels much better tonight, dear.
It sure does, thanks to Doan's pills. I'm even ready to stack that wood now.
What a way to start our vacation with a flat tire.
There, it's fixed. My aching back isn't.
Oh, John, your back?
Yeah, lifting the tire did it.
Look, let me drive and we'll stop for some Doan's pills.
Hey, Doan's pills. That'll help.
Good advice. Doan's pills for temporary relief of simple backache pain due to overexertion, stress, or strain. Use only as directed.
Well, we made it before sundown.
Yeah, and thanks to Doan's pills, we can go for a walk before dinner.
One flight and you're out of breath?
I smoke, remember?
Oh, I wish you'd quit.
You know I've tried.
Then use Bantron.
Bantron smoking deterrent tablets help you break the cigarette habit because they help ease your craving for nicotine. The more you want to stop smoking, the more Bantron helps.
Come on, one more lap.
Oh, you're not out of breath.
The less I smoke, the better I feel.
Bantron helps you break the cigarette habit. Use only as directed.
The French who have that saying, in each affair there is the one who loves and the one who is loved. No matter. The fact remains that it's all too often true. And it's also true that while two people may fall in love with each other at the same time, no such neat and convenient scheduling can govern their falling out of love with each other. I'm sure you'll agree. And I hope it's not from personal experience that this may cause a great many problems.
Edward! Darling, you're late.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well, you're just going to stand there in the doorway?
Oh,
I'm all packed and ready.
Yes, I see.
A drink before we leave?
All right.
Well, you know where everything is and how to mix mine. Well, Edward?
Yes?
You don't notice anything?
No.
Well, look closely. Is this what happens after a while? We look at the loved one, but we really do not see? Or does this mean I am no longer your loved one?
Your hair?
Oh, Edward, you are absolutely impossible. I found it.
Yes?
The butterfly.
The butterfly? Oh.
Yes. You bought it for me and you don't even remember?
I do. It was at Lake Grabajo.
Oh, you silly. It was at Lake Maris.
Yes, it was at Lake Maris.
And remember how I scolded you for spending so much money? I thought I'd lost it. And then this morning I was going through some drawers and there it was, this adorable golden butterfly. See?
Yes.
I'll never put it away again. I'll wear it always with everything. Shall we go? Are we ready?
I suppose so.
Let's be off.
I think I'll have another drink.
Oh, is that wise? It's quite a long drive.
Oh, well, then I won't have another drink.
Oh, don't pout. You know I'm right.
Yes, you're always right.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Oh, you're always so nervous at the beginning of each trip. Well, it's a beautiful place, and it's very much out of the way. We won't run into anyone we know, and she'll never find out.
It isn't that.
No? Then what is it?
Your phone is ringing.
Oh, let it. Well?
Rosalind, there are times when...
There are times when what?
Rosalind, the phone.
I don't care about the phone.
Well, a ringing telephone makes me nervous.
All right. Hello?
Mrs. Wallace?
Who is this?
Alfred Graham, Mrs. Wallace.
What do you want?
I have to talk to you.
We have nothing to talk about.
Mrs. Wallace, I have a wife and children.
You also had a wife and children when you stole my money.
No, please, give me a chance.
Why?
Because from now on, I'll be the most trustworthy, the most reliable employee you could ever have. I've learned a terrible lesson. I've been through the fire. I've suffered. In a few years, I'll have found a way to pay you back.
I'm sorry.
What does the money mean to you, anyhow? You have so much.
Just because I have a great deal of money, does that give you the license to steal?
I thought I could pay it back.
You were greedy and stupid.
Yes, I was. I confess. Oh, look, I can't go to prison. I'll be disgraced.
That is your problem, Alfred.
I can't face it. I'll kill myself.
As I just said, Alfred, it's your problem.
No, I mean it. I'll kill myself.
Good night, Alfred. Now, where were we, Edward?
Who was that?
Nobody.
No, tell me.
Oh, an auditor with one of my real estate companies. I caught him with his hand in the till.
And he was asking you, I gather, for a chance to redeem himself.
Well, it doesn't matter.
He was desperate. I heard him say he was going to kill himself.
I don't think he will.
I do.
Why are we even talking about it? Do you realize that you didn't even kiss me when you came in?
I heard that tone in his voice. That man is going to commit suicide.
Well, he has that option if he chooses.
What are you saying?
I'm saying it's time we were on our way.
You mean that you and I will just go off and enjoy ourselves even while we know another human being is about to lose his life?
Oh, people are always losing their lives all over the world.
But this is one life you could save.
I'm not the one who's holding a gun to his head.
Rosalind, there's a basic morality here.
Morality? Darling. Are you going to preach about morality? You are as immoral as I am.
No.
You just haven't learned to accept it. But you will.
Never.
What if Sheila were to find out about us?
Sheila knows.
About you and me?
She doesn't know who it is specifically, but she knows there's somebody.
When did she find out?
I think she always knew.
Well, that's good. Then she's had time to become accustomed to it.
We talked, Sheila and I, and she's decided to forgive me.
Oh, how noble.
Provided I promised to end the affair.
Oh.
And I swore to her that I would.
Oh. But you still made the reservations for this weekend.
Yes, I did.
And was this to be our final fling?
Well, until just now, I was afraid to face you with it, but what just happened, this telephone call, made me realize something.
Yes? What?
That you're an evil woman.
Am I evil to you? Am I? Don't I bring you something you can't get from your wife?
Let's leave Sheila out of this.
Oh, yes, of course, let's leave her in her wheelchair. And so, therefore, don't you come to me for fulfillment, for pleasure? Don't you admit it?
Yes.
Well, then, what's your complaint?
I'm committing adultery.
Well, you've been committing it for the last 7 years.
Well, I want to stop it.
You could have stopped it any time you chose. You could have divorced Sheila and married me.
How can I divorce Sheila? She's helpless.
But the fact is, she cannot be a wife to you, in the complete sense of the word.
I want this relationship of yours and mine to end.
And how do you propose to live without me? You make out rather poorly selling stocks and bonds. Without the money I so adroitly managed to give you, I don't...
Sheila and I will get by.
Edward, I do not choose to end this relationship.
Rosalind.
This furtive little relationship. This tawdry's secret affair.
There's nothing more.
Oh, shut up, Edward. You belong to me. You're bought and paid for.
Rosalind, let me go quietly. Look at me. I'm not very much.
You're enough for me.
Rosalind, you're an attractive woman. A wealthy woman. You could do so much better.
Well, you are what I want, and I intend to keep you.
No. I'm leaving.
You are not going to walk out on me, Edward. No one walks out on Rosalind Wallace.
I am not your chattel.
Yes, you are. You sold yourself to me, body and soul, and I do not choose to release you.
There isn't anything you can do about it.
Isn't there? Here it is.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No, there's nothing funny about a revolver.
Are you trying to threaten me?
I never threaten, Edward. I state a fact. If you walk out on me, I'll kill you. What are you laughing at?
You won't pull that trigger.
Why not?
You're too shrewd a businesswoman, and this is just a bad deal.
Oh, is it?
You shoot me, you'll spend the rest of your life in jail. Is it worth it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Don't take another step. I'll kill you.
No, you won't. Goodbye, foolish Rosalind.
Goodbye.
Oh, Rosalind.
You didn't believe me.
You won't get away with it.
Why didn't you believe me?
You won't get away with it.
Edward. Why didn't you believe me? You knew I always kept my word. Edward. Why don't I feel anything? Sorrow. Remorse. Maybe you're right, Edward. Maybe I am evil, but I can't help that. And you asked for it, Edward. But I won't go to prison. I can't. I'd be disgraced. Who said that? Who just said that? What? Oh. Yes. Yes. I will get away with it, Edward, despite what you said. I will get away with it. You'll see. I know just how.
Yes, hello?
Alfred, this is Mrs. Wallace.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Wallace, yes.
I want you to come over to my place right away.
Yes, of course, Mrs. Wallace, certainly. Immediately.
I got here just as fast as I could, Mrs. Wallace.
Come inside, Alfred.
I even broke the speed limit. Why, what happened? That man lying there on the floor, Oh, that's blood. Is he dead?
Yes.
Dead? Oh, how?
He was shot.
Who shot him?
You did.
Me?
Yes, Alfred. You.
What? That's impossible.
Sit down, Alfred.
Sit down? Why?
Because I say so.
Now, just hold on.
Yes?
A man's been murdered.
Yes, that's obvious.
That means we have to call the police.
We will, Alfred. We are going to do that very thing.
When?
Just as soon as you decide to confess.
Oh, why? Why should I confess to a murder I didn't commit?
Oh, I think I can convince you, Alfred. I know I can convince you.
She would have to do some mighty tall convincing to convince me. But then I'm not Alfred Graham. And it must be said that she is quite the convincer, this Mrs. Rosalind Wallace. She also seems to surround herself with rather weak and pliable men. While we know that Alfred is weak, can he be that pliable? As usual, the answer is revealed in the second act shortly.
John Hammond, Stacy Keach, Lloyd Bridges, Warren Oates, Sterling Hayden, Colleen Rivers Torn, Robert Vaughn, David Doyle, Kathleen Beller, Paul Winfield, Geraldine Page, Rory Calhoun, and Gregory Peck as Abraham Lincoln. CBS TV presents The Blue and the Gray, a spectacular television event, 5 years in the making. The Blue and the Gray. The 3-hour world premiere is Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on CBS TV.
Well, from smoking, my fingers are always stained, and those tobacco stains aren't easy to get off. I never gave much thought to the fact that, my teeth were tobacco stained, too, until I started seeing that Topol commercial on television.
Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish, a special combination of polishing agents and a rich foaming cleaner formulated to help remove ugly yellow tobacco stains. Topol is gentle enough to be used instead of regular toothpaste.
Oh, I smile a lot more now.
Topol, mint flavor in the blue package, fluoride in the red.
This is Gene King for your Better Business Bureau. According to the Census Bureau, last year more than 15 million Americans changed residence. If you're planning to move soon, particularly to another state, here's some advice. Get at least 3 cost estimates from professional movers. Ask each bidder for a copy of its latest performance report. You see, the Interstate Commerce Commission requires that interstate movers who make 100 or more shipments a year have these reports available to consumers. And the reports will show how often the company's price estimates turned out to be high or low, how often pickups and delivery were late, how often goods were damaged, and how long it took to settle customers' claims. Valuable information for anyone comparing moving companies. A consumer tip from this station and your Better Business Bureau.
It wrote, the buyer needs 1,000 eyes, the seller needs but one. Buying and selling, in a basic sense, that could pretty well be what this world is all about, no? Every day, in a multitude of ways, some large, some small, each of us is presented with an opportunity to make one sort of deal or another, aren't we? Someone is always willing to sell us something or other in exchange for our time, our labor, our love, or our immortal soul. And how can we tell if it's a bargain? Well, the Romans had a phrase for it. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware.
You want me to confess to a murder I didn't commit?
Yes.
Well, I beg your pardon, Mrs. Wallace, but are you crazy?
No.
Well, then how could you even think that I would...
Because it would be the sensible thing for you to do. Sensible, practical, prudent, and I might add, far-sighted.
The man is lying dead on the floor, and there's the gun. You killed him.
Of course, but only you and I shall ever know that.
Well, I'm going to call the police, and they'll arrest you for murder.
And what will you gain by that?
Well, I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that a woman like you, a cold, cruel, unfeeling woman, will be sent to prison.
And will that be satisfaction enough for you, Alfred?
Yes.
Now just think. You will also be in prison. You've been caught stealing. What will become of your wife and your children? You have no savings. They'll have no income. You'll lose your home and your car and everything you own. How will they live? And finally, when you'll be freed, your reputation will have been destroyed. So who will hire you or trust you with money?
I'll still have the satisfaction of seeing you...
Now, shut up a minute.
Well, you're in no position to order me around.
Listen to me, you fool, before I lose my patience. Regardless of what happens to me, you will go to jail. I have proof of your embezzlement. I have the false documents, the forged checks.
But...
So confess to this killing.
To save your neck?
To save your own.
How? I'll go to jail for murder instead of embezzlement and forgery. Oh, no, thank you.
You will be well paid for it.
Paid? But my reputation will still be destroyed.
Your reputation is gone in any case. We're talking about your wife and your children. Are they worth saving?
Well, how
I'll
do you...
save them for you.
You'll what?
I will, 1, pay off the mortgage on your house. 2, I'll set up a trust fund to send each child through college. And 3, each month I will send your wife a check for 1/2 the salary you've been receiving.
Half?
2/3.
But
Now listen, you're in no position to bargain. Take it or leave it. In addition, I shall pay for the best legal counsel to defend you. I'm sure they'll come up with the most sympathetic defense. Who knows, you may wind up serving less time for murder than you might have for embezzlement. Well,
I don't
now look, we've run out of time, Alfred. I need your answer now.
Well, let's say how would this thing work?
Now, don't worry. I'll create the proper story. Now, the first thing I have to do is pick up this gun and wipe off my fingerprints. There. Now, I hand you the gun so that you can place your...
My fingerprints?
Well, if you fired the gun, then naturally it would show your fingerprints, wouldn't it? Here.
No, wait. How do I know you'll keep your end of the bargain?
You've worked for me for 15 years. Now, in that time, did you ever know me to break my word?
Well,
I've always tried to get the best of every deal, that's true. But have I ever lied?
No.
All right, now take the gun.
No.
No? Take it.
And confess to a murder I didn't commit.
You have no choice.
Oh, my wife, my children, they'll think I'm a murderer.
Well, at least they'll think so in a warm house with full stomachs.
I don't want them to believe
What's more important? Your vanity or their welfare? Take the gun. That's it. Good. Now grasp it firmly. Fine. Now let it fall to the floor. Now, sit down.
What are you going to do?
Watch. Hello? Oh, police emergency. There's been a murder at my home. I'm Mrs. Rosalind Wallace, 86 Harrison Crescent. Yes.
What are we going to say to the police?
You are not going to say anything. You are going to be in a state of shock.
It's Lieutenant Muller, Chuck. The man's name is Albritton. Edward Donald Albritton. He's dead. Looks like one shot through the heart. You can send the lab people over and get the routine started. Yeah, right. Now, you. What's your name? What's your name?
Lieutenant, you can see the man is in a state of shock.
Do you know his name?
Alfred Graham.
Alfred Graham. And he fired the shot?
Yes.
You know him?
He's an employee of mine.
What's the name of your firm?
Wallace Enterprises.
And the dead man? You knew him too?
Not really.
What does not really mean?
Casually.
Yes?
He worked for a brokerage house, and he'd call on me from time to time to try to sell me stocks, bonds, various investments.
What was he doing here tonight?
He'd phoned me. He was in the neighborhood. He told me he had a special situation that I simply couldn't afford to overlook, and could he come over and make a presentation? Well, you never know, so I said yes.
And what time did he get here?
About 6. We started to discuss it, and then I heard a noise in the next room in the library. I was afraid it was a burglar, and I wanted to call the police, and he said, "Oh, nonsense, let me handle this."
Yes?
Well, poor chap. I guess he really wanted to impress me. Before I could stop him, he'd run into the library, and here. I heard some words, and then a shot. I looked through the open door, and I saw poor Mr. Alberton lying on the floor, and Alfred Graham just standing over him.
Alfred Graham had shot Edward Alberton. Why?
I asked him, but he couldn't answer. He was in the same state of shock he's in now. But I didn't have to ask, really, because I knew why.
Was there something between these two?
No, I suppose it all has to come out.
What does?
Oh, I wish I didn't have to mention it. Alfred Graham has been stealing from my company. He's even forged my name on several checks, and recently I confronted him and I told him I had the evidence. So I suppose he was desperate. He must have come here to try to find it, the evidence, and destroy it. And while he was rummaging through the drawers of my desk, he came upon that revolver that you see there on the floor.
Yes?
Oh, it's registered in my name. I have a license for it.
Go on, Mrs. Wallace.
I said he was desperate. I suppose he thought if he couldn't destroy the evidence, perhaps he could destroy me. But Mr. Alberton fought with him, and Alfred Graham killed him. Poor Alfred, I mean at heart, he really isn't a murderer. And as you can see, the realization of what he's done, it's just too much for him.
Well, I guess it's all pretty much open and shut.
Rosalind. Rosalind. Wake up. It's Edward.
Why should I wake up?
Wake up. Do you remember, Rosalind? We went to that summer theater, and we saw Shakespeare's Macbeth.
Please go away. I'm asleep.
Don't you hear a voice cry, "Sleep no more"? Rosalind Wallace. Like Macbeth, you have murdered sleep.
Who is... Oh, is this? I hear your voice.
Of course. You will always hear my voice.
Edward, what do you want?
What do I want? You murdered me in cold blood, and you ask, what do I want?
I'm imagining this.
I'll tell you what I want. I want to make sure you don't forget what I told you as I lay there dying. Do you remember what I told you? I said you won't get away with it.
Edward, you're dead. The dead do not speak. Therefore, I'm just imagining all this.
I'm here to remind you, you will not get away with it, Rosalind.
Mrs. Wallace, the state has an ironclad case.
I know, Mr. Hollings.
You'll even be called as a prosecution witness.
Yes?
According to the statement you made to the police detectives at the time of the murder, you actually saw him commit the crime.
Yes, that's true.
In addition, they have his signed confession and his fingerprints on the gun.
I realize that.
Well, I'm not being vain, but you don't really need an attorney in my experience. It's a lost cause.
But I feel an obligation. He's an employee of mine.
Even though he was robbing you?
Oh, he's been punished enough for that.
No matter who defends him, he will be found guilty.
But you'll do your best for him?
Well, actually, all I can do is hope that the court will temper justice with mercy.
You've always been successful in getting the maximum amount of mercy for your clients, Mr. Hollings.
Well, thank you. It's all a matter of selecting the right jury. You are...
Sarah Bennett.
Miss or Mrs.?
I'm a widow.
Are you employed, Mrs. Bennett?
I'm a secretary at Collins and Parrish.
And what do they do?
Well, they're certified public accountants.
How long have you worked there?
6 years.
And what did you do before that?
I was with My Lady's Choice.
Oh, what's that?
A chain of boutiques.
Located where?
In various resort hotels.
And what was your job?
I managed one of the stores.
Was that a better position than the one you have now?
Yes.
May I ask why you left?
I was fired.
Do you know the defendant, Alfred Graham?
No.
Do you feel that you can judge him conscientiously?
I do.
Your Honor, the 12th juror, Mrs. Sarah Jean Bennett, is acceptable to the defense.
Are you satisfied with your jury, Mr. Hollings?
Yes, I think we have a sympathetic group.
Are you sure?
Well, it's not an exact science here. You go with a gut feeling. Yes, you know, the one I like best is that Mrs. Bennett.
Why?
She has courage.
How can you tell?
Why did you leave your job? I was fired. Well, you see, she could have answered in a more face-saving, self-serving manner. But she's obviously a person who doesn't care what anyone thinks. And she is the holdout type.
What's that?
A juror who isn't afraid to be on the short end of an 11-to-1 ballot.
Oh.
In cases where it's 50-50, I would disqualify her. And she could hold out against me. But here, with the verdict practically assured before we ever begin, she could only hold out for me.
Despite all the evidence?
And if by some miracle she might be convinced somehow that Alfred Graham is not guilty, you could never get her to change her vote.
Oh?
Now, don't count on it. The chances of that are about 1 in a million.
Rosalind.
What? Oh, God.
Rosalind.
Oh, go away. Please let me sleep.
But you're not asleep, Rosalind.
Oh, please let me sleep.
You'll never sleep again for the rest of your life.
Edward.
Sarah Jean Bennett. Sarah Jean Bennett.
What is happening to me? I'm hearing things.
Sarah Jean Bennett. Juror number 12.
Oh, but what? What about Sarah Jean Bennett?
Think, Rosalind. Think.
all think. Suddenly we are confronted with a new character, and with what appears to be a new complication. Who is Sarah Jean Bennett? What possible effect can she have on our story? Well, you know us. We play fair. You already have enough clues to make a certain strategic deduction. We'll check it out in Act 3 shortly.
Come to the White Westinghouse Holiday.
Right now, your participating White Westinghouse dealer is offering big cash refunds of up to $75 on selected dishwashers. Choose from under-counter and convertible models, all built with famous White Westinghouse quality. Plus, during his holiday festival, he's offering big savings on the full line of White Westinghouse appliances. So see him today.
White Westinghouse, we're making things better for you.
Serial introduces Mr. Buster Crabbe, film actor and author of Buster Crabbe's Arthritis Exercise Book.
I wrote a book on relieving arthritis pain, and I recommend Icy Hot Cream in the tube. Rub it on. Icy Hot's penetrating warmth reaches way down inside to help relieve minor pain, while a feeling of coolness soothes your skin. I'm convinced that greaseless Icy Hot Cream will give you fast, effective relief that lasts for hours.
Use only as directed.
I bought this gadget by mail. The ad said it would save me a lot of gas. It did. Since I put it in, my car won't start.
They said I could make money stuffing envelopes at home. I'd like to give those envelope guys a licking.
If you shop by mail and don't get what you were promised, it could be mail fraud, and there are many different kinds, from products that don't work to worthless work-at-home schemes. If you're a victim or even suspect mail fraud, call your postal inspector. It's his job to keep the mail a nice way to shop.
The ad said I could lose 20 pounds a week painlessly. What I lost was $20, and that hurt a lot.
They said there were hundreds of dollars to be made working at home. They were right. I worked at home, and they made hundreds of dollars.
Remember, most of the time when you shop by mail, you do get what you were promised. But if you suspect mail fraud, call your local post office and ask for your postal inspector or postmaster. Don't take getting taken. A public service announcement by this station and your postal service.
All guilt, said Goethe, is punished upon this earth. Well, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. And so far in our own story, we have a case where the guilty party would seem to have clear sailing. It's true that the dead man, the one she killed, keeps telling her that she won't get away with it. But we know there's nothing supernatural involved here. It's only the voice of her own conscience. Or is it?
Oh, Edward, what about Sarah Jean Bennett?
The name means nothing to you?
No.
You never heard it before?
Never.
Are you sure, Rosalind?
I have to stop this.
Stop what?
This insane talking to myself.
You're not talking to yourself. You're talking to me, Edward.
You are dead.
Of course I'm dead.
I simply must pull myself together.
Didn't I tell you you wouldn't get away with it?
Shut up.
Sarah Jean Bennett will give me justice.
Who is Sarah Jean Bennett?
Juror number 12.
Sarah Jean Bennett, juror number 12.
The holdout juror.
Oh, what are you talking about, Edward? Edward? Oh, I must get some sleep. Please, Edward, let me get some sleep.
Mr. Graham, why did you go to Mrs. Wallace's home?
I wanted to find some documents.
And did you?
No.
And while you were looking for them?
A man came running into the room and we had a fight.
And what happened?
I shot him.
With what?
A revolver.
Tell me, did you bring that revolver with you?
No, I found it in Mrs. Wallace's desk.
And so you came there unarmed? You did not plan to kill anyone?
No, I'm afraid I just lost my head. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I have no further questions. You're a witness, Mr. Prosecutor.
What were those documents you were looking for in Mrs. Wallace's desk? Were they false contracts you had written, checks you had forged, which could prove that you had stolen some $50,000? I must ask you to answer that question.
Yes.
That will be all.
How do you feel this morning, Mrs. Wallace?
I'm all right.
You look tired.
Well, I'm having trouble falling asleep.
A murder trial can do that to you. I should know.
And juror number 12.
Mrs. Bennett?
Yes, she keeps staring at me.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Well, it could be your imagination.
No, I don't think so.
It's not easy to be the key witness at a murder trial.
You mean it's normal for me to be so nervous?
Well, everyone's nervous. Some of us manage to hide it better. Let me look at you. Yes, your costume is just right. Properly subdued.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure about that pin.
A butterfly pin?
I think it's just a bit flashy.
That's just what I said to him when he bought it.
Oh.
Matter of fact, we had quite a scene about it in the hotel. He really had no taste, never did. But he meant well.
What are you talking about, Mrs. Wallace?
What? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Are you saying I shouldn't wear this gold pin? Why? I wear it all the time now.
Oh, no. It'll be all right. After all, you're not the one on trial.
Mrs. Wallace, you told the police officers at the scene and testified here that the deceased, Mr. Albritton, came to your house to sell you some securities.
Yes.
How well did you know Mr. Albritton?
How well?
Yes.
Well, I didn't really know him at all.
Are you saying that was the first time you had met him?
Oh, he may have called on me at the office once or twice.
But the relationship you had with him, it was purely a business one?
Yes.
You knew nothing else about him?
No, not really.
And you were discussing an investment with him when you heard noises in the other room?
Yes.
Mr. Albritton went inside to investigate. There was a scuffle. The defendant shot and killed Mr. Albritton.
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Rosalind? Listening to Bach, are you?
Yes.
He would be your favorite composer. He's so mathematically precise.
Edward?
Yes, it's Edward.
What do you want?
Your plan was so simple, so logical, but it isn't going to work. They'll find him innocent, and you'll face the murder charge.
Oh, never. It's all over.
It hasn't even begun. Juror number 12 will attend to that. Mrs. Sarah Jean Bennett. You've seen her before.
I don't remember.
And she's seen you before. She's also trying to remember. Even now, she's sitting there in that jury room. It's bothering her. Suddenly, each of you will remember where you had encountered the other. It will occur to you both at the same time. And then it will be all over. She's trying to remember. Trying to remember.
I've got all the votes from the jurors. Shouldn't take any time at all. Guilty. And this last one makes it you're not... Oh, what's this? Not guilty.
My God.
Whose vote is this?
Mine.
Mrs. Bennett? You vote not guilty?
I do, Mr. Foreman.
Miss Bennett, the defendant, Alfred Graham, has confessed.
No, I don't believe him.
You don't believe him? His fingerprints are on the gun.
I don't care. I just don't believe him.
You don't believe he embezzled the funds and forged the checks?
Oh, yes, I can believe that. But murder? Oh, no.
Why not?
Because I look at him. And I feel it's beyond him.
This is a court of law. We have to consider the evidence.
I have considered the evidence.
And?
I don't like it. I just can't believe it.
Shouldn't they have returned by now?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Wallace, long ago.
Well, what's happening?
It's that one shot in a million I told you about. There's a holdout juror. It's 11-1 for conviction.
You mean there's a juror holding out for acquittal?
And I'm sure I know who it is.
But why? Why?
Why, Mrs. Bennett? After all, we're all reasonable people. Tell us what you're thinking.
I don't believe the defendant committed murder.
Why did he confess?
Well, there's a missing piece here. I'm trying to remember something. Please, everybody, bear with me for just a little while longer.
Rosalind, why aren't you asleep?
Shut up.
Oh, how sharp we have become.
What does she want, this stupid woman? Why is she holding out?
She's trying to remember where she saw you before.
Why would that make such a difference? What does it have to do with anything?
I have to get some sleep. I'm losing my mind.
You lost it long ago when you killed me.
Alfred Graham killed you.
No. The jury will acquit him.
How? The evidence.
Mrs. Bennett will have caught you in a lie.
A lie?
And then the whole thing unravels. You will confess. You will have to.
But what lie?
The lie that you told the district attorney.
I didn't lie.
You did. When he asked you how well you knew me, you answered, I didn't really know him at all. The truthful answer had to be, Mr. Albritton and I had been having an affair for almost 7 years.
How could I say that?
Mrs. Bennett is about to catch you in that lie.
Mrs. Bennett. Oh, that name. I've seen that name. I remember it. It was on a shop window in the hotel at Lake Maris. Ladies' Choice Boutique. Sarah Jean Bennett, manager.
Now, Mrs. Bennett, you must admit we have been very patient.
Yes, now I remember.
What do you remember?
Please, everybody, just listen to me. About 7 years ago, I managed a boutique in a resort hotel at Lake Maris.
Well, what does this have to do with...
Everything. It was a difficult store to manage. You see, I had bought some gold pins. It was a mistake. They said if I couldn't get rid of them, it would cost me my job.
Mrs. Bennett, are you all right?
I was fired because I could only sell one. And I just remembered that sale. A man had come in. It was a hard sell, but my job was at stake. The woman he was with, it was a kind of a place popular with unmarried people. Well, she lit into him. I'll never forget how she called him a sucker and a fool.
Are you making a point, Mrs. Bennett?
I forgot all about it after all these years. And then in this courtroom, during this trial, I saw that ugly gold pin again. Now I remember the man who bought it. And the woman he gave it to. The man was the murder victim, Mr. Edward Albritton. And the woman, she was spending the weekend with him. I recognize her now. She was Mrs. Rosalind Wallace.
But Mrs. Wallace has testified that she hardly knew Mr. Albritton, that their relationship was purely a business one.
Mrs. Wallace is lying.
Under oath?
Yes.
She knows, Rosalind. She knows.
Yes, I think she does.
She remembers. And they'll have to place you on the stand again.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I'll leave you now. You'll be able to sleep. Just close your eyes.
Mrs. Wallace? Mrs. Wallace? Wake up, What is it? I rang and rang your bell. There was no answer. But the door was open, so I walked in. Oh, you're the police lieutenant. I was asleep. I was so good. It was so refreshing. Yes, I have instructions to bring you back to the courtroom.
Oh,
I see that gold butterfly is on your coat. I must confiscate it.
I know. I understand. I knew you'd be here.
You did? How?
It's all finished for me, isn't it? I mean, once they check at places like Lake Maris, they'll prove I was there with Edward.
The silly pin. Without it, she'd have never even thought about me. You'd better pack a bag.
You see, I knew that Edward was trying to leave me, and I thought by wearing the butterfly pin I would awaken certain memories. Well, I did, but I awakened them in the wrong person. But it's all right. Oh, it's all right. At least now I'll be able to sleep.
A pin. A sort of ugly gold pin. A store manager's mistake some 7 years before. Traps a murderer a long time later. Yes, even Shakespeare had something to say about fatal pins. Death comes at the last, and with a little pin bores through the castle wall, and soon the king is dead. Meanwhile, I hope that you shall stay pinned to our radio till I return shortly.
I've had my share of winning teams over the years, but one of the best teams ever fielded, in my opinion, is not at the stadium, it's in the library. This is Sarah Parsegian, and I'm here to urge you to check out the teamwork at your library. You'll discover a winner. If you're looking for the answer to a question, any question, just dial the library's telephone reference center. In most libraries, there are specifically trained teams who can find the information you need. Maybe your reading skills aren't up to par. Don't let that stop you from getting ahead. Start with the library. Many offer reading programs, and if yours doesn't, the team of librarians will know where to send you. And just in case you've forgotten, the library is one of the nation's great inflation fighters. Almost all services and programs are free. Whether you need to know how to play a better game, how to shop smart, or how to save energy at home, the library's team can help you score. Use your library and support its team.
A public service message from the American Library Association and this station.
Salvador Dali painted a masterpiece which he titled The Persistence of Memory. Yes, memory, which stays with us always. We never really forget anything we have ever learned. True, it may become twisted and faded. It may lose its form and shape, and even its meaning. But it stays somewhere deep within us. Then one day, for some reason, or for no reason, it bursts before our eyes in all its original color and brilliance and freshness. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Mandel Kramer, Lloyd Battista, and Joan Shea. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
You know what Anne had the nerve to say to me?
Henry, calm yourself.
Oh, to put it mildly, le majesté, huh? I made that woman, and I can break her. I was forced to marry her.
You'd have me believe that?
Yes, her sorcery bewitched me, but it's all over. Over and done with.
It's because of young Jane Seymour, isn't it?
Well, might be. She's a charming creature. I won't be punished if I marry her, I can assure you of that.
Your Majesty, who has punished you? Who would dare?
For a wise man, you talk like a fool. A man is denied a son. Is that not the Lord's displeasure and anger? Well, I shall marry a third time and please him and myself.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
It's just past 11 o'clock, and it's time for the WIP Mystery Theater. Why don't you join us? Just sit back and relax, if you can.
Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. The book tells us there's no new thing under the sun. Long before medical science discovered quinine, primitive peoples knew that fever could be brought down by chewing the bark of certain trees. They were also aware of the curative properties in various roots and herbs. The Caesarean operation was named after Julius Caesar, because that's how he was born. Yes. We can say there's really nothing new, except perhaps a variation on that which has been forgotten long, long ago.
Look at this thing, Ballard. It's an iron spearhead.
So?
This piece of iron, smelted by a primitive people, is harder than any metal we know in our own 20th century.
No, I don't believe it.
They have a certain formula. It could revolutionize the technology of the world.
I don't believe that either.
It could be yours for $1 million.
Our mystery drama, The Magic Dust, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Whether you need a Christmas gift for someone who enjoys gourmet cooking or late-night snacking, you're sure to find it in the wide selection of gift appliances available at True Value hardware stores. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest you give the versatile Oster Kitchen Center, including mixer, food grinder, dough hooks, blender, and more, to cut big kitchen chores down to size. Then for quick meals and snacks, choose the Oster Hot and Toasty Grill that cooks 4 sandwiches in minutes. You'll find them at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers. And say that Pat Summerall sent you.
Irene, you just dropped a day's pay in dishes.
Yeah, and strained my back besides.
Oh, no. Look, leave that mess there while I get some Doan's pills.
You've got some here?
In my purse. Lifting trays like we do, I always keep Doan's pills with me.
Good advice. Doan's pills for temporary relief of simple backache pain due to overexertion, stress, or strain. Use only as directed.
Irene, you finished the shift.
Because Doan's pills were on the job. They really work.
Mommy, I cut my hair.
Oh, no.
Oh,
what should I do?
Oh, Mommy, I'm bleeding.
Can you stop the bleeding? Can you clean a wound properly? What if he stops breathing? What if his heart stops too? How do you handle an emergency at home? Many of us panic when prompt action may be needed to save a life. If you'd like to learn what to do and how to do it before you're faced with an emergency, contact Red Cross. We'll help you learn how to prevent accidents. We'll teach you first aid, Red Cross CPR, family health and home care. Countless lives have been saved through safety and health care skills learned through Red Cross courses. And because of these skills, millions of Americans live safer, happier, healthier lives. Learn how to take better care of yourself and your family. Call Red Cross. We'll help. Will you?
Man has always placed a premium on precious metals, gold, silver, platinum. But why should gold, silver, and platinum really be valuable? They're not nearly as useful as, say, iron, zinc, or tin. There is actually no satisfactory answer to this question. What it all comes down to is this. They are valuable because they are valuable. Period. And people will kill for them. Not just individual people, but entire nations. In today's high-technology society, other metals are becoming valuable. Dangerously valuable. Some of them are metals you may never have heard of.
Ellsworth! Ellsworth!
Yes, sir. Let me shut this off. You're back from Europe, Mr. Ballard.
Obviously. What are you doing?
I'm conducting stress tests, Mr. Ballard.
I can see that. On what?
Well, this metal will be part of an airframe. It's taken the equivalent of thousands of hours of constant flight.
And the results?
Oh, there isn't the first sign of metal fatigue.
What did you treat it with, Ellsworth?
Asphenate.
Is that what you've been using?
Well, you see the results. It's miraculous. I believe I've come up with just the right balance.
Should I fire you now or later?
Fire me? After what I've just discovered?
What did you discover, you fool?
That asphenate retards mental fatigue.
We always knew that.
Well, theoretically, but in my formulation...
You don't freelance in this company. You're part of a cooperative team. You exchange information. You check each other. Pool your knowledge.
But
you thought you could come up with something and grab all the credit for yourself, right?
Mr. Ballard, I don't need this abuse. I know what I've got. And if you don't want it, I can go elsewhere.
Good luck.
You mean you're going to let me walk out of here with a discovery I made on your time, with your facilities and your money?
Certainly am. And then you'll really make a discovery. Nobody'll want it.
Why not?
Because you're dealing with the most expensive mineral in the world to produce.
Yes, but it could double, even triple the lifespan.
Even allowing for that.
Mr. Ballard, with research...
Everybody knows about asphenate. They call it the miracle mineral. Because it's a miracle if you can refine a ton of it for under $1 million. So, for all practical purposes, what did you do? You reinvented the wheel.
Do you have a request?
Huh? What?
Do you have a favorite tune?
Oh. Well, no, I don't think so.
Hey, everybody's got to have a favorite. What do you want me to play?
Oh, whatever you like. What songs do you know?
Oh, I'd say I know at least 1,000.
Well, just pick one at random.
Am I bothering you?
Well,
I'm supposed to chit-chat with the customers, and you're the only one in the place.
I lost my job today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's see. Do I know a special song for somebody who's just been fired?
I wasn't exactly fired.
No?
No, but the handwriting's on the wall. You could say I was weighed in the balance and found wanting. Why did I do it?
Why'd you do what?
Oh, something stupid.
Everybody does something stupid now and then.
Yeah, but this was self-destructive.
Oh, yeah?
There's a metal called asphenate.
I never heard of it.
Well, the average person, I'll wager, has never heard of most of the metals.
That's so. Well, there's iron, copper, tin, nickel. I guess I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Oh, gold and silver. What else?
Oh, how about promethium?
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, protractinum and samarium, tantalum, terbium.
That could make a pretty good song.
But asphenate...
How do you know so much about it?
I'm a metallurgist. That could change our industrial society.
Oh, for the better?
Oh, of course. How can you even ask such a question?
Well, it never hurts to ask.
Well, the problem is it costs a fortune to produce.
It does?
So it's economically impossible.
Well, better luck next time.
What made me run those experiments? I mean, what was I thinking about? Why did I completely overlook the economic factors? Why?
Are you asking me?
Well, I have to ask somebody.
Why don't you go to a shrink?
I've been to one. All I want to talk about is my childhood.
Well, maybe that's where the answer is.
Well, why should I want to relive my childhood? It was unhappy enough the first time.
Oh, why?
You sure you want to hear the story of my life? Shouldn't you be playing the piano?
I'll give you a little obligato.
You know what I'd like to hear?
Name it.
A Strauss waltz.
Which one?
Anyone. It doesn't matter.
Well, how about...
Yeah, okay.
Why did you ask to hear this?
I don't know. Today there's so much I don't know. Why did I commit to those experiments with asphenate when I should have realized it was a practical impossibility? Couldn't I see I was only proposing to cut my own throat?
Maybe you have a death wish.
There must be a reason. I'm not stupid. I'm not impractical. What was the reason?
Oh, let's see. You said you managed to make it through your childhood and into college. Did things get better there?
Yes. Because at school I could lose myself in study. And I did. I discovered science. Oh, you've been playing,
Yes, I've been playing.
What's your name?
Diane.
Diane, what were you playing?
Vienna Life.
I've heard it before. Where?
You could have heard it anywhere. In a movie, theater.
No, I don't go to those places. I don't have the time. But I heard that song. I know I did.
Well, if you don't listen to music, then why did you ask me to play a Viennese waltz?
I don't know.
Are you Viennese?
No.
Were you ever in love with a Viennese girl?
I was never in love with anyone.
Oh, why not?
Don't have the time.
You don't seem to have time for very much, do you?
Still, why did I ask to hear a Viennese waltz?
Did you ever know anyone from Vienna?
No. Wait. Yes, I did.
Who?
Francesca Platek.
I knew it. Dig deep enough and you'll always find a girl.
Oh, she wasn't a girl.
Francesca Platek wasn't a girl?
Well, she was a woman.
Oh, it's even better.
A professor of anthropology. Yes, I had to take a course in anthropology in order to graduate. It was a small class, and sometimes I'd go to her apartment.
Oh, then you did have a romance.
No. The class would meet in her apartment.
Oh. Was she pretty?
Well, she was an old lady.
How old?
Well, maybe she wasn't an old lady. It's just that when you're 20, a woman who's 40... Anyhow, she was very plain, but she was very pleasant. And very Viennese. And after the lecture, she'd serve coffee and soccer torten. Oh, I can taste them now. And one day, I remember, she asked me to stay after everyone else had gone. I remember that day very well now. It was when I was a senior, back in college.
Shall you have another cup of coffee, Mr. Edward?
Thank you, Professor Platek.
And help yourself to another tort.
Oh, thank you again.
You are wondering why I asked you to stay, hmm?
Yes, Professor.
You do not care for my course. Anthropology, it bores you, no?
Well, I guess I'm just not interested.
It is the study of primitive man and his culture.
Oh, well, the truth is, I guess I just don't care about primitive man. I'd rather study about modern things.
You are a scientist, no?
No, hope to be one.
I see by your card that you hope to specialize in metallurgy.
Yes, Professor.
You may be interested then in the Colossus.
The who?
West African people. Do you know why?
No, Professor.
They are a small tribe, but they were never conquered. Do you know why?
No, ma'am.
The superior quality of their iron weapons.
Oh.
Should this not be of interest to you as a metallurgist?
Well, yes.
Somehow they had learned to, I suppose you could say, fortify their iron spear points with a metallic ore called asphenate. You have heard of it?
Yes, I think so.
Now then, I have been told that this ore is fantastically difficult and fabulously expensive to refine. And yet this tribe, which had just entered the Iron Age, has discovered a technique.
Are you sure of this, Professor?
I make this claim from observation at first hand.
You mean you were there?
Oh, yes. You see, the refining of the ore, it is done as part of a secret religious ceremony.
Religious?
Oh, yes. They call it the magic dust. And no outsider is permitted to witness.
But weren't you an outsider?
Oh, no. I asked for and was granted permission to join the tribe. And so I learned the secret of the magic dust. You see this spear? It is fashioned of iron and treated with the magic dust. There is nothing as hard, as strong as this in our modern technology. Modern science has been unable to construct anything as durable. You don't believe it?
No, I didn't believe it. How could I believe it? So I forgot about it. Or I thought I did. That was 20 years ago. But it stayed with me. In my subconscious. Maybe without knowing it, in that time, I did come to believe it. And that's why I committed myself to the asphenate. Because I knew there was an answer, a way to refine it.
Well, all I can say is you can thank old Johann Strauss.
Do you realize what this means?
Oh, sure. You're going to make a bundle.
Oh, I don't care about the money. This could mean tremendous things for the economy.
Well, you just make sure you get yours.
Hey, is there a phone in this place? Oh, I see it. Excuse me.
Hello?
Mr. Ballard, this is Joe Ellsworth.
Do you know what time it is?
Mr. Ballard.
I've just about made up my mind to fire you, and this isn't helping.
You must listen to me.
Why?
I have to talk to you.
Well, see me in the office.
Oh, it can't wait.
Why not?
I found it.
Oh, what did you find?
The dust. The magic dust.
Are you crazy?
I'll be at your house in 20 minutes.
The magic dust. It sounds like a hustle, a scam, a flim-flam. But don't we have all this on the authority of a highly respected college professor of anthropology? Well, you never know. And besides, who says it isn't possible? In this world of ours, can't and doesn't anything happen? The second act will happen shortly. I think the reason that people put their hands over their mouths when they smile is they're embarrassed by their tobacco-stained teeth. I mean, I was embarrassed until I switched to Topol.
Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish is a combination of polishing agents and a rich foaming cleanser, especially formulated to help remove ugly yellow tobacco stains. Yet laboratory research has proven Topol cleans gently enough to be used every day instead of regular toothpaste.
Topol gave me back my smile.
Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish, mint or fluoride.
Lost and lonely, scared and sad, trembling at the thought of making you mad. My love is yours, but at times you're so cold. If life's like this, take me before I grow old.
This song about child abuse was written by a man who had served time in a state prison. It tells how he felt growing up as an abused child. Many of the social problems in America today spring directly from child abuse. Yet, with enough knowledge and enough money, child abuse can be prevented. Help us get to the heart of the problem. Write Prevent Child Abuse, Box 2866, Chicago, Illinois, 60690. Message of the Ad Council and the National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse.
the truth. We must endure the consequences, which is why so few people actively pursue it. After all, why search after truth? If it turns out you may not like it once you find it. Indeed, you may not even recognize it. The problem is age-old and quite familiar. What is the truth? We shall have some wrestling with this as our story continues.
The long and short of what you're telling me, Ellsworth, is that this woman knows how to refine asphenate.
Well, she said she did.
Now, what's this tribe again?
The Colossus, something like that, of West Africa.
And they have iron spear points that are harder than anything ever made.
Well, that's what she told me.
Well, how does she know?
They're treated with this magic dust, which we know is the ore of asphenate.
Oh, never mind all that. How can we find out? Where can we get a Colossus spear point?
Oh, I don't know that, but she has one. Oh, that is, she did.
Well, then get it.
But I haven't seen her in 20 years. I don't even know if she's still alive.
I said get it.
But why should she let me have it?
Make up a story.
How can I...
If you can't come in with that spear point, Ellsworth, don't bother to come in at all.
Of course, I remember you, Mr. Ellsworth. Some coffee? And I recall you used to love these Thornton.
Oh, thank you.
And a little music. So, what have you been doing with yourself?
I did become a metallurgist.
Good. It is not everyone who can realize a youthful dream.
Dream? Well, sometimes it's a nightmare.
Oh?
Professor Platek, I'll come right to the point. That is, the spear point.
Yes?
Do you suppose I could borrow it? The Colossus spear?
Oh? But why?
In the interests of science.
How?
You say that it had been treated with the magic dust.
You remember.
Mm-hmm. So therefore it's stronger and more durable than anything that had ever been created by modern science.
You remember that too?
Well, that idea, yes, it had always, I suppose you might say it had haunted me.
Really?
And so I wonder, would you allow me to test your theory?
My good Mr. Ellsworth, it is not a theory. It is a fact.
Professor, a theory cannot become a fact until it is tested.
And what do you propose to do?
Well, I would subject it to various stresses and determine just how it responds.
Oh, you would destroy it?
Oh, no. Merely prove that it is what you claim that it is.
But I need no proof. I believe it.
Why?
Because I am a true believer.
All right. Then how would you like to make a true believer out of me?
Well, why not? Why not indeed?
Ellsworth!
Yes, Mr. Ballard.
How's it coming?
Look at this. Look at it.
It's impossible.
Maybe it's impossible, but it's true.
This chunk of iron, this primitive spearhead, it cannot have taken this much punishment, this much stress, this much heat.
You have the evidence of your own eyes.
All right, I'm convinced. I'm a believer. This woman, this Professor Francesca Platek, she knows a way to refine asphenate?
Yes, sir.
Well, then find out what it is.
Oh, find out? Well, how? It's a secret.
Offer her money.
Oh, I don't think she'd take any.
I'm not out to cheat her. There's enough here for everybody.
Yes, but this is a religious...
Ellsworth, you'd be surprised at how much religion you can buy for $1 million.
$1 million?
Uh-huh. And we'll go higher if we have to.
No, I am afraid not.
But, Professor...
I have been sworn to secrecy.
You have no idea what this could mean to society.
Yes.
But the beneficial effects are almost impossible to calculate.
Really?
Just think. Metals will last longer, which means we'll use less of them and thus conserve more of them. Not to mention the fuels needed to refine and transport and convert them. I mean, they'll be harder, safer, more efficient, more effective. You understand?
Of course.
The magic dust, as you call it. This is the key. Evidently, your tribe, the Colossus, know of a cheap way to refine it.
Yes.
And you know it too, don't you?
Yes, I know it.
You won't be the loser. You can name your price.
My price?
Well, it could be worth millions to you.
Millions?
Mr. Ballard is offering you a blank check.
Tell me, Mr. Ellsworth, what would I do with millions?
But the world needs this magic dust. Name your price.
The price, my friend, is my life.
Your life?
You see, Mr. Ellsworth, I have been inducted into the Colossus. I am a sister. I have sworn never to tell anyone the secret or use it for my own purposes. If I were to give away the secret of the magic dust, I would die immediately.
Die? How? Why?
Because I took my oath, and I invited the spirits of the ancient Colossus people to strike me down dead if I ever betrayed it.
Well, how can you believe something like that, Professor? You're a modern 20th century woman, a professor of anthropology.
All the more reason to believe it.
Isn't there any way that I can convince you?
No.
But this is merely a formula.
Yes, I know.
I wish that I could convince you of the value.
Another cup of coffee, Mr. Ellsworth.
What do you mean she said no?
She isn't interested.
What kind of nonsense are you giving me?
She turned it down.
That's impossible. No rational, intelligent human being can say no to $1 million.
No, she did.
I don't believe it.
Mr. Ballard, there are those people who live in a world of their own and nothing else matters to them.
What was I thinking of? Sending a boy on a man's errand. Where does this woman live?
I can only say to you what I said to Mr. Ellsworth. No, Mr. Ballard.
Did Ellsworth tell you that price was no object?
Money is not the issue.
Money is always the issue.
There is my honor.
Honor is a commodity like anything else. It can be bought and sold.
Then let us say I fear for my life.
You mean this mumbo-jumbo about being struck down by the avenging spirits of the Colossus people?
It is not mumbo-jumbo.
Madam, you have a formula, is that true?
Yes, true.
It can be reduced to a piece of paper. You have probably done that already.
And what if I have?
I want that piece of paper, in return for which I shall give you this piece of paper. You see what it says? Pay to the order of... you just fill in your name and the amount. My signature is already on it.
My answer is no.
Well, call the bank. Ask them how much I'm good for.
Shall you have another cup of coffee, Mr. Ballard?
Now, look here, Professor Platek.
I am sorry, Mr. Ballard, but this must be the end of it.
Oh, no, Professor, not the end. Just the beginning. Go see her again, Ellsworth.
She simply won't discuss it, sir. You've met her. You know how she is.
There has to be a way.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, sir.
Well, I can think of a way.
Well, what's that?
There isn't any reason for you to know.
Mr. Ballard, if you're thinking of...
Of what?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Go back to the lab. Do something productive.
Mr. Ballard, are you...
Well?
I have to check on some tests.
Caraway? Yeah, Frank Ballard. You told me that You know some very reliable people? Yeah. Well, there's something that I need.
Well, look who's here. How'd you make out with the Viennese professor?
Oh, all right.
The old spark still there?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Oh, about what?
I don't know. Something would have happened to her. I could never forgive myself.
What could happen to her?
Maybe I better warn her.
Warn?
No, I guess advise would be better.
About what?
That's what I'll do.
What is it? Oh, the telephone in the middle of the night. Hello?
Professor Playdick?
Who is this?
It's Ellsworth.
Ellsworth?
I know it's late, but...
Yes, but...
Please be careful.
But I am always careful. Is this why you call me at midnight?
Yes.
I watch when I cross the street.
You could be in danger.
Danger?
If I were you, I would make sure my doors are always locked and...
Oh, what are you trying to say to me?
Listen, why don't you go away on a trip?
A trip? Where?
To Vienna.
I have seen enough of Vienna in my lifetime.
Well, somewhere else then.
Why? I am very happy here.
Well, just be careful, huh?
Of course. And, thank you for your concern over an old lady. Good night, Mr. Ellsworth. What was that? Who is out there? Oh, someone is in the other room. Who are you?
Shut up, lady.
Why are you ransacking my room? What do you want? I called you police.
Down that
phone. Help me! Help me! Help me! Things have become violent, as somehow we suspected they would. Professor Francesca Playtech lies on the floor. She's dead. In a little while, the police will be here. The coroner will note that she died of a heart attack brought on by extreme fright. The room has been ransacked, and it will probably become just another incident in the voluminous files of the police. But we need another act, and it shall arrive shortly.
He was a good cop. Too good for them. They tried to kill him and missed. Too bad for them. They took away his hearing. He lost his badge. Then his woman. And then, using his deafness as a silent partner, he vowed he would get them back, no matter what. See Hear No Evil, the CBS TV Saturday night movie at 9, 8 Central and Mountain. Hear No Evil.
Countdown to Cure.
Hi, this is Henry Winkler with a message from the Leukemia Society of America. Leukemia treatment and research has advanced encouragingly during the last 10 years. We are now able to stop the progress of this disease in many cases, especially children. But more than half of all leukemia occurs in persons over 60 years of age. Each year there are 23,000 new cases. So please support the Leukemia Society's Countdown to a Cure. It's a matter of time. Thank you.
Hello, this is Max Moran. Do you have a sight problem that prevents you from reading? I've got good news for you about Choice Magazine Listening, a free service. Every other month, Choice Magazine Listening will send you, free, on phonograph records, 8 hours of selections from leading magazines featuring writers like William Styron, Joyce Carol Oates, John McPhee, Kurt Vonnegut, Art Buchwald, many others. So if you are blind or unable to read regular print, or if you know someone with this problem, write to Listening, Box 10, 10, Port Washington, New York, 11050. We'll also tell you how to get the special record player provided free by the Library of Congress as part of its Talking Book program. So, write listening, Box 10, Port Washington, New York, 11050, or telephone 516-883-8280. That's 516-883-8280. A public service message on behalf of the nonprofit Lucerna Fund.
He wanted to help her, poor Ellsworth. So he telephoned her in order to warn her. But in so doing, he woke her up from a sound sleep. And that's when she noticed that there was a burglar in her room. The burglar had no original intention to kill her. We know why he was there and what he was looking for. Just think. If Ellsworth hadn't called her to warn her, she would have slept through the attempted burglary, and perhaps she would still be alive. But that's why we have stories.
She's dead.
Yeah, I read about it in the paper. I understand some burglar...
No, not just some burglar. A specific, a definite burglar.
Oh, yeah?
Who? You mean you don't know?
How would I know?
You didn't hire somebody to ransack her apartment?
Well, why would I do that?
To find the formula.
What formula is this?
The formula for the magic dust.
And what is that?
Aspenate, that rare and difficult to refine metal. How could you pretend?
Now, listen, Ellsworth. I don't know this magic dust or whatever it is, and you don't either.
But
I never heard of this Professor Francesca Playtech.
I told you about her.
Well, I'll deny it.
You went to see her.
You can't prove it.
Mr. Ballard.
It was one of those unfortunate things. A very skillful and competent man was assigned to steal her papers. She was fast asleep. It was going very well, and then do you know what happened? The telephone rang.
The telephone?
Somebody called her. At midnight.
At midnight?
Yes. And that woke her up. So she became hysterical. The fellow tried to shut her up, but, well, what can you do? So then, that's the end of it. And you must have lots of work to do.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Sure.
There's no one else I can really say this to.
Whatever it is, are you sure you can say it to me?
I killed her.
Who?
Professor Francesca Playtech. I knew he was going to hire somebody to ransack her apartment.
Who was?
My boss, Mr. Ballard.
But why?
No, to find the formula. The formula for the magic dust.
The magic dust?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. What else?
So I'm a party to it. I'm an accessory. Don't you think?
Do you want me to believe you?
Yes.
Okay. If I believe you, then I have no choice but to call the police.
Maybe that's all for the best.
Why don't you go home and sleep it off?
But I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I see. That's the problem.
I'm going to turn myself in.
Where is he, Lieutenant?
He insists that we hold him in a cell.
Guess it's my fault. I've been working him too hard lately. He's been under a great deal of pressure.
Yeah.
There's a connection between this poor murdered old lady, what was her name, Professor Playtech, and Ellsworth. She used to be his teacher back in college many years ago.
That's what he keeps saying.
If you want to know what I think, the news of her sudden death must have shocked something in his mind. She taught anthropology, you know, primitive peoples, magic, formulae, and whatnot.
Do you actually believe that?
I don't know. But it's as good a theory as anything else.
Well, we can't keep him here indefinitely.
My company will see to it that he gets the best of care. Hello, Ellsworth.
Hello?
You feeling better?
No. I'll never feel better.
Oh, come on now.
And neither will you.
But I don't feel bad at all.
Well, you should. You killed her. The fact is, you killed her for nothing.
No, I didn't kill her.
Well, you had her killed.
You keep telling this kind of ridiculous story, you see where it gets you. Into a sanitarium. You want to stay here for the rest of your life?
You're responsible for her death.
All right, that's enough.
You're going to pay for it.
You're not doing yourself any good.
I'll find a way to make you pay for it.
Here. Where have you been?
Away.
That little problem. Get it settled?
Oh, sure.
Everything going to be okay?
I think so.
What happened?
Well, you showed me how to handle it.
I did? When?
Just now.
Oh, yeah?
I was listening to you play the piano.
And that did it for you?
Yeah. The song.
How?
Oh, if I told you, you'd really think I was a nut.
I think you're a nut anyhow.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. But a nice nut.
Good night. I'll see you when I get back.
Oh, from where?
Africa.
You?
Hello, Mr. Ballard.
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm allowed out. May I come in?
Well?
What are we going to do about the magic dust?
Well, what can we do about it? She's dead.
But does the secret have to die with her?
What do you suggest?
Well, how did she find out about it?
How?
She was an anthropologist. She went into the field.
Wait a minute. Where is all this leading?
To the Kalasa tribe near the west coast of Africa. Why don't we go there?
Well, what for?
Well, to discover the secret of the magic dust.
How?
I looked through my old school papers. I found the notes I took in my anthropology class. Listen.
Oh, now, what is this nonsense?
I spent time with the Kalasa tribe. This is Professor Platek speaking. I said to Chief Leoto, Chief, I would like to become a member of the tribe. And he said, then you must become my sister. And we shall have the ceremony when we burn the magic dust. You see that, Mr. Ballard?
Well, what am I supposed to see?
That is where and when they refine the asphenate, and all who join the tribe are told the secret. How would you like to become a member of the Kalasa tribe?
Me?
And learn how to refine the magic dust.
You know what you're saying? Do you realize what that could mean to the company?
Yes.
But how could that be arranged?
Pick up the telephone, Mr. Ballard. Have your secretary make arrangements for us to fly to West Africa. We have company branches along the way. Have a local manager arrange for us to travel to the territory of the Kalasa tribe.
We can be in West Africa by the day after tomorrow. What's that?
Drums.
What kind of drums?
The guide told me the chief is being informed of our arrival.
Hey, where is everybody? Our guides?
They left us, all the local help.
You mean they've deserted us?
No, and we're in no danger. It's just that we are now in the Kalasa country.
So?
Well, it's considered a place filled with magic and spirits and so forth.
The country here must be rich in asphenate.
The trick is to know how to extract it.
And that's what I'm going to find out.
Hey, somebody's coming.
Well, that must be the chief.
All right, you're on your own, Mr. Ballard. Before it's too late. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Why shouldn't I?
Because once they teach you the secret, you're not allowed to betray it. The spirits of vengeance...
Oh, please, spare me.
You are...
My name is Ballard.
You have come here?
Yes.
Why?
To bring the news of my sister's death.
Your sister?
She is also your sister.
She is?
She was Francesca.
Francesca? Yes. And she's dead? How did she die?
At the hands of a thief.
Has he been brought to justice?
Not yet. But he will.
We shall ask the aid of the spirits of vengeance.
Francesca was your sister by adoption, and she was my sister by blood. You and I, then, are brothers.
We must become brothers.
I have come for that purpose.
You can still back out.
Are you crazy? Now that I'm so close, I can taste it.
Yes, but I'll make a confession. I tried to set you up for this. I had hoped you'd learn the secret. And then, when you tried to use it for yourself, you'd just fall down dead.
What are you saying?
To pay you back for her murder. But I can't go through with it, Ballard. Let's get out of here quickly.
You should never have left the sanitarium.
The secret will kill you.
I'll see you later.
Here is the place where the waters meet. The land that is rich in the magic dust. Here only the brother and sisterhood may meet. Here is where the dust is made. Here is how the dust is made. Light the fires. The great fires. You, Ballard, speak.
Yes.
You who are about to become our brother. Speak. Swear. Say, I swear by my life.
I swear by my life.
I shall never betray.
And I shall never betray.
The secret of the magic dust.
The secret of the magic dust.
This is the dust that forms the body and soul and spirit of the people. This is the spirit of our weapons. It must never be used for anything else, save to make the Colossus spear. Swear.
I swear it shall never be used for anything else, save a colossal weapon.
If I lie or break the faith, may the spirits of the colossal people take away the sight from my eyes, the breath from my mouth, and turn my heart to stone.
I swear.
See how it is made, my brother. See how the sand that is washed by these waters is added. So, yes. Then ashes from the trees that are found on the bank. And now the fires.
Are we ready? Is all the raw material here?
Yes, but
then I'll have to feed the formula into the computer.
Don't, Mr. Ballard. The moment you do that, the spirits of the colossal people will take vengeance.
You are a hopeless nut. Now move aside. I have to punch this out. No. There we are. Now watch.
Mr. Ballard, you cannot do that.
Who says I can't?
I do. I am your sister.
I have no sister. Who are you talking to? Can't you see? It's Francesca. Who? She's standing right beside you.
How could she be standing here? She's dead.
You must not use the formula.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
So as the sight shall be gone from your eyes, the breath shall be taken from your mouth.
That's nonsense.
Mr. Ballard.
And your heart shall turn to stone.
I don't believe it.
Shut down the computer.
Never.
Very well, then.
Mr. Ballard.
I can't see him. What's wrong? I can't see.
Stop the computer.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Mr. Ballard. Mr. Ballard.
Poor Mr. Ballard. We could say he broke his word to the sacred brotherhood of the colossal people. And the avenging spirits did him in. Or we could say that the prospect of making so much money was so exhilarating that his heart couldn't stand it. Depending on your own outlook, either way makes sense. I shall return shortly.
Come to the White Westinghouse Holiday. Let the world about you.
Right now, Your participating White Westinghouse dealer is offering big cash refunds of up to $75 on selected dishwashers. Choose from under-counter and convertible models, all built with famous White Westinghouse quality. Plus, during his holiday festival, he's offering big savings on the full line of White Westinghouse appliances. So see him today.
White Westinghouse, we're making things better for you.
Serial introduces Mr. Buster Crabbe, film actor and author of Buster Crabbe's arthritis exercise book.
I wrote a book on relieving arthritis pain, and I recommend Icy Hot Cream in the tube. Rub it on. Icy Hot's penetrating warmth reaches way down inside to help relieve minor pain, while a feeling of coolness soothes your skin. I'm convinced that greaseless Icy Hot Cream will give you fast, effective relief that lasts for hours.
Use only as directed.
The past may be forgotten, but it never dies. And not just the human past with its fantastic network of memories, but the past of the earth itself. Yes, within the waters, the rocks, the mountains and deserts are the eternal secrets of earthquakes, floods, and other catastrophic upheavals. And these follow certain rules of logic that no human mind can ever hope to understand. Does a grain of sand, a droplet of dew, have a mind of its own? How can we answer that question? Our cast included Tony Roberts, Arnold Moss, and Evie Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
Here's one of Laura's house slippers. I used it for comparison with plaster casts of footprints from the murder scene.
Splendid. Give it to me, please.
It's all bloodstained.
Much the better. Now, I go back to that night of April 3rd. Yes, I see it.
What?
I see the blood. Now, a face. Yes, I see. Long, black, curly hair, a very pale face, a sad, droopy mouth, pale blue eyes, almost white. It is the face of the murderer.
Hey, wait a minute. That sounds like Stevie Harris.
He is your murderer.
No way. Not Stevie. He couldn't kill anyone. What? Well, I've known Stevie since the day he was born.
Yes, my dear Sheriff. But have you read the fellow's mind?
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
This is Nat Wright. Stay tuned for the Dawn Patrol flight, where we'll be playing your songs all night long after the news. It's midnight. This is WIP, Metro Media Radio in Philadelphia. Governor Thorpe.